Hey, my name is Gianna Norton, a local real estate agent here in Nashville, Tennessee, giving you the inside scoop in case you're looking at moving out here, and I'm here to help ya. But let's talk today about construction in Nashville. Something that is easy for someone to be worried about. What's the traffic look like? Is construction going to be in the way of my morning commute to work? And it's just frankly inconvenient to many of the people living around here. Here's some good news for you. Compared to my time in Colorado, where there was road construction daily on the most important roads, the road construction out here in Nashville, Tennessee is minimal, which is a huge perk of living out here, especially if you're commuting to the heart of downtown for work. Let's talk about some of the major construction projects that have been happening in Nashville, Tennessee. One of our most recent openings is Geodis Park. That is a 30,000 seat stadium dedicated to soccer-specific events. It's projected to be one of the most popular sports and entertainment stadiums in the United States. It was a great build. You're gonna find that you really enjoy your time at Geodis Park, all the events that they host there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful stadium if you're able to check it out. Now let's talk about some of the construction happening on the banks of Cumberland. So the Cumberland is a big river flowing through Nashville, and they're getting ready to start some construction out there. That includes both residential, and they're gonna be building some bridges to make sure it's a little easier for you to get downtown and connected with other residential areas within that neighborhood. It could be a very exciting construction project, and if you're interested in living off the Cumberland, definitely let me know. I'm kind of your girl when it comes to real estate here in Nashville, Tennessee. Other exciting news is local grocery stores that are going to be going up, and Nashville-based grocery stores, and those are going to be called Turnip Trucks. So Turnip Truck is actually a Nashville-based grocery store chain. Super excited to have that popping up all over the area. Of course, who doesn't love to support local businesses? And I can't even begin to touch on the number of restaurants just flooding into Nashville, Tennessee, expecting new construction. And as excited as I am, the foodie in me is screaming. We're just gonna talk about some of the crazy ones that might pique your interest. One of those that I found really interesting is that Tennessee is gonna be bringing the first legal cannabis restaurant into the city. It's going to be called Buds and Brews, which is pretty exciting for those that are into that stuff. And me being from Colorado, we were used to cannabis being a pretty normal everyday thing, whether it was incorporated with businesses or something that your friends used. But here in Tennessee, it's still a little taboo. So to see a restaurant coming to town with those interests in mind, I look forward to seeing how the community reacts to that, and I'm sure it'll be a good success. It's also exciting to see that some of the most popular restaurants are actually making their way out to some residential areas in the surrounding Nashville area. So that being said, Edley's Barbecue is going to be popping up in the Donaldson area. So those in hip Donaldson are looking to move there. You don't have to travel all the way downtown for some really good barbecue. One of the most recent construction projects that happened in Nashville is a new place called 5th and Broadway. And if you're wondering where that is, well, it's all within the name. And that's going to be offering food and drinks for all. So can't decide where to eat? Well, take the family down to the largest food court in the United States. There's going to be food for everyone there, from Asian cuisine to pizza. If somebody wants ice cream for dinner, that's an option too. And for those that are 21 and up, there are multiple bar tops to enjoy your dinner at, which is a pretty exciting option. Not to mention, there are new stores popping up within that shopping center. Some stores already include Ariat, Tecovas, Nike, the Nash Collection, and so much more. So definitely a place to check out for all your shopping and food, Courtney. Set to be done in 2023 is the Amazon Operations Center of Excellence. That's going to be adding 2 towers to that beautiful Nashville skyline. So obviously you can tell that booming Nashville, the city of dreams, is also turning into a luxurious place for tourism. So MGM Resorts has set out for a new project to head over to Nashville, which is going to be a 21-story hotel featuring bowling alleys, movie theaters, and more, which is pretty exciting. So Nashville is rapidly growing, that is no secret. In fact, at one point, we were actually the city in the United States with the most cranes in it at one time. I know what you're thinking. We're worried about congestion on the highways, high density, pollution, and so much more, but there are also many pros when it comes to a rapidly growing city. Some pros include increased human capital and better economies of scale due to the increased population. On the topic of higher population densities, it's also more efficient. In other big construction news, Oracle America has just began a $254 million project here in Nashville. This project is projected to bring 8,500 jobs to Nashville, Tennessee, which is pretty exciting. Obviously, really good for the economy out here. And all people who need to be put in homes. Oracle America has purchased over 60 acres in Nashville, planning to span into downtown Nashville as well as the East Nashville area. Design plans for Oracle America include waterways, walking paths, and parks throughout the campus. To continue on the topic of construction for both tourists and residents alike, we're going to be talking about the new Ritz Carlton towers. This project features 2 towers, the first one being a hotel, and it's going to be featuring over 240 rooms, 46 stories, a rooftop restaurant, and of course a sky deck pool. This project and towers also include over 150 condos for sale, so if you're interested in looking into those, you know who to call. Wink, wink. The final new construction I'm going to be talking about this go around is the brand new Four Seasons project out here in Nashville, Tennessee. This building is designed to be the second highest tower in the Nashville skyline, of course right behind our famous AT&T tower, otherwise known as the Batman building. Kind of looks like this in our skyline, and you can't miss it really. This large building has already sold condos to buyers from Japan, the UK, Los Angeles, Austin, Texas, Chicago, and of course locals in the Nashville area. And believe it or not, the Four Seasons actually sold out condos before they were even completed with construction. Of course, over time, people are going to be looking to sell those condos, and the starting price for a 1-bedroom was about $900,000. So if you're looking to be in a prime spot in downtown with, of course, luxury living standards, that Four Seasons condos is going to be something to definitely look at. Condo owners were set to move in the second quarter of 2022, so move-in dates are likely underway, and I look forward to seeing some more pictures and hearing about the experience of the Four Seasons condos. That being said, Nashville is one of the most rapidly growing cities in the United States. I'm sure we will have multiple updates on construction as the year goes on, new projects are announced, and Nashville, Music City, continues to boom. If you've got questions about real estate, whether that happens to be in surrounding neighborhoods of Nashville or you want to live in the heart of the action, downtown Nashville, Tennessee, let me know. I'll get you hooked up.